On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, it is more Minecraft Mini Mode, a continuation updated series to Minecraft Minifigures, Minecraft Mobhead Minis. Mini Mode a little bit larger. When we saw that, we opened up the grass blocks earlier. Now we're checking out the mining swords. Swords with sand items inside minifigures to look at. So follow along as we go through the Enchanted, the Iron, the Diamond, and the Gold sword. Also a few Minecraft action figures and a Minecraft Lego build to catch up with. It's been a while since we've checked a few of those, so kind of a Minecraft catch-up day. So join on in as we explore some more fun with Minecraft Mini Mode, find some interesting things inside those swords.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please like,
Share! And Squirrel Live!
These are the Minecraft Mini Mode mining swords. Why do I have so many? I think what kind of sort of happened was I found like a enchanted sword and a gold sword and maybe one of these stone swords over at Target. Then I drove over to a Walmart and I found like a couple diamonds and then another gold and then another enchanted and then a box. Next thing you know I have way too many of these. The plan is to return a few of these extras and a few of these extra grass blocks I seem to have picked up. For the Mini Mode mining swords, it should be pretty simple though to collect all four. Just pick a color of a sword and you should have a different minifigure character. To verify that theory, I've already opened a enchanted sword. Very nice, very nice. So what was in there will possibly be the same as what will now be in here. I won't spoil it. You may just know already though. So they've done this mining concept before with Minecraft minifigures, now with Mini Mode in swords. Before they were in blocks with little sandcastle devices, a minifigure, and a weapon. And that feels pretty much the same with this. Mini Mode contains 4 parts: a sword, sand, character piece, and weapon item to work with the sand. It's a good time-tested concept, I tell ya. And they make for some nice little showpieces. I like these swords. These are great. We'll start, of course, with the enchanted sword, and inside we split apart. And things fall from it. Our bag of figure. And I've got a nice enchanted axe. We'll have to see if it fits a figure. It might just fit a figure. So our first character of today is the panda, and that does verify that the enchanted sword is a panda, as my previous sword I had done a quick short with was a panda too. Panda, you'd think to see maybe in the 3rd or 4th wave, not the 1st for some reason. Up on the box there, obviously the collection. You got the panda, you've got a character piece, and you've got a burning zombie, which we could use for our deep dark playset over there, and a sniffer. Bag of compound, nicely sealed. Compound grass, I assume. It's all green. What else could it be? And there it flumps onto the table, all majestic-like. At first glance, not the most exciting looking compound ever. It's certainly not dancing for us. Well, it has that sandy squish feel. Kinetic sand perhaps, but really doughy. A little more doughy than your typical kinetic sand. But maybe it just needs to be unsquished for a while. It may have just been squished and needing to expand. There we go, there we go. It's softening up a little bit. It's flattening down, so it certainly was compacted. Not much to do with this stuff though. We've got our sword, or our axe, excuse me, to dig through. But there's nothing really to do, shaping wise. We've got our sword, of course, so I guess the bows we can make some shapes with our sword. The swords actually break apart into the hilt and the blade. So you could possibly squish a bunch of stuff in here and make it like a little mobile thing. Let's give that a shot. Oh, I have a feeling it's gonna get stuck in there. It's just too tight. Yeah, I don't like that. So we'll try the sword. Kind of just does what it does. It molds itself around here and around every point. I kind of wish the sand was the color of the enchantment. Like if it was like a purple sand, the green sand could have went with a different sword. We'll see what other sands we get as we open the next few. And the problem here is I have to compact it a little bit to create the shape, and then I have this feeling it's not going to want to come out. You've got a nice little panda enclosure here though, so if you needed a little spot for your panda to live in, I suppose you could do something like that. That's kind of cute and fun. Looks like a boat. Oh no! Alright, it's kind of tight. Let's see if we can flip around and make a little sandcastle. Well, there you go, it actually worked. So we actually have a little bit of a sword pulled from the sand. That's kind of fun. It might just work from the hilt too. You just would need a little more sand. We're just a little short on sand. But it's fun, it works well, it's shaping well. We're certainly mining now. So I had spoiled myself on who was in the Enchanted, the panda. Let's now surprise myself. I have no idea what's inside the other three. Let's try gold. Over here in the corner, this gold. I do like the fact they went with different style of swords to go with instead of just all the same color. That's a fun idea. And you don't really often see a golden sword, as for their usefulness is a little bit off. Curious of the color of sand, it's still green. Kind of a bummer there. Character is though, it is a sniffer! How modern. Feels like the sniffer should be like in wave 20 by now, but we're starting over, so you see things that are new in the first wave. I've yet to really encounter a sniffer in gameplay. I do have a really nice cherry blossom setup going on my summer gameplay I've been doing, just a personal game, and even then I've never run into a sniffer. Run into a lot of aardvarks and a lot of armadillos, not aardvarks, a lot of armadillos, but yet to find a sniffer. This is a pretty cool figure, I'll give it that. It might be one of my favorites of this series. In the first series, I would usually prefer them to be just standing straightforward, but I don't know, this one's really cute. He's all flopped down, all sixes, off to the side there, taking a nap with a daisy flower, not a daisy, yellow flower rising up from it. Supposedly there is a very large sniffer from Mattel. I gotta kind of order that in. I wasn't really sure what to do with it though. There is a giant sniffer figure I don't often see in stores. Have you seen the sniffer figure in stores, or is it just me not seeing it? And well, what do we have for weapon inside? Oh, the perfect weapon, a shovel. What? You don't get more perfect than that. The satisfying digging shovel, of course. Now we can dig through our green sand as if it were green sand. Love how it just flumps out. And in this case, it might just be better to combine everything because there's not really enough sand in one of them, but I think between two of them, you'd have a pretty good amount of sand to goof around with. We could really dig on into it with our axe and our golden shovel. Would have liked to have seen like, oh, if they put like little pieces of plastic flour in here, something extra else. It feels like it's just missing something. Don't have much of a mold to work with. And it is stiff. It is really stiff at first. It has been compacted and shipped across the oceans a few times. Certainly more clay-like. I've never seen kinetic sand feel and look so clay. It flattens itself in a way that looks just really like clay. Oh. So our sniffer can just sit there and play. Maybe a tree, something I could put in here, I don't know. We could try a squirrel paw. Really compact down a squirrel paw there. Or maybe how about Steve's face? We can make a Steve face imprint. As Steve is smushing his face into the sand, should I say something about the new Minecraft trailer? The new movie? I don't know. What does everyone think about it? It's a little bit kind of like out there. Lots of people are saying Jumanji. I kind of agree. It has that kind of sad feeling of something we've seen before. I know there's like 100 different ways to go about a Minecraft movie, and that's what makes it so difficult to do. We're all thinking of different ways of doing, and of course they're just trying to film it and produce it for mass audiences, not just Minecraft fans. The goal when doing a movie and show sometimes is to get everyone to see it. But man, don't alienate your fan base, of course. That happens too often. So I'm not sure. Definitely, I'm actually a big fan of Jack Black from his early career, but not so much in his modern career. Kind of would like to see new fresh faces. Jason Momoa was a good start. He would have been the better Steve, I think. And then just the variety of other characters just feels a little much. But you know, the first trailer, you usually just can't see enough, so we're gonna have to kind of wait and see what else happens. It could just be a roaring laugh fest, right? Well, how's that face imprint going there, Steve? Really mash him down. And I think I could see it. That's the nice thing with these Mattel figures, is there's a little bit of texture on their faces. Which reminds me, I have a couple figures to look at. I have not really opened many a figure lately just because I feel like they've been just kind of rehashing the same. Sometimes there's cool things like the stonemason has his little mason saw, one of my favorite pieces to place next to my bed. If you've seen my world, which hopefully this fall will get going again. I totally destroyed this box. There's our blacksmith mason. Or is he just a stone mason? There's so many villagers now, I can hardly keep track. This is cool. It actually spins. And an emerald. That's a worthy figure pack. Look at this spin. What do you think? Could we do a minute of spinning? Would you be able to sit through a minute of spinning? If you sit through a minute of spinning, you win 5 points. And a minute, you've made it through a minute of spinning. You have just awarded yourself 5 points. Did you make it to 5 points? Place in the comments if you got 5 points. Well, there is the favorite little stone masonry table, and our mason dude got a few of these, so it's kind of cool to build up a village. I guess you could use this as a blacksmith too, right? Ooh, I don't know, maybe not. I have to look at the color of the vest apron again. Really don't have that many villager assortment yet, so keep pumping these out. They are fun. I like his arms. Those are fun. And I think we do have this gem, which will not, well, okay, we sandwich it differently in between his hands. So he will hold on to it. Yay. I like that. Okay, shall we pick another sword? What color sword? I guess we'll save, this guy's not gonna stand, is he? There. I guess I kind of want to save diamond for last, so we'll go back here and pull a sword. A stone sword. Table's getting messy again, and that crack is starting to form again. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know about that crack. Yeah. Oh. Well, let's see what's in here. Would you say, by the way, I'm saying stone, but actually I guess it could be a metal. It could be an iron sword. In fact, I'm starting to shift to saying iron. And in fact, I can't get this bungee off. Whoa! Oh, if you could have just seen what I just saw at the side of my studio. I flipped this little piece of plastic ever so high. It was awesome. Things not seen on film that only I have seen backstage. And there we go. Same color sand, you think? I think it's gonna be the same color. Yep, it is still, whoa, sorry, Steve. Still green sand, but we get this really nice, that's gotta be an iron sword. That's gotta be iron. Yay, now we're gonna have plenty of sand to mold with. So 1 bag wasn't enough. 2 bags was pretty good. What happens when we add a 3rd bag to our sand pile? Back to that flump sound. I think the full collection of swords is really gonna make this a lot of interesting fun. Oh, it's so thick at first. It is so thick. And again, if you're having trouble, just faceplant Steve a few times. Who's our figure? Who's our figure in this one? We're either looking for burning flesh zombie dude in the daytime and or a character figure, which we really need both of them. I was surprised a zombie wasn't in the grass block collection. And it's our burning flaming zombie. Oh, he's lava hot. Look at this guy. He's kind of dancing around in the fire there. He's trying to get out. It's almost like he either fell in lava or he's just burning in the daylight. That's a good piece with all the extra little plastic fire elements kind of wrapped around him. Gotta say though, I still prefer the smaller minifigure. These are interesting. They're certainly twice as big as what we've seen in the past, but yeah, he's on fire. And now we can add him to the Rise of the Warden set we opened up last time, where we had a spawning cage with nothing inside. It felt a little bit short. Now we can throw our zombie in there and have an official zombie spawner. And oh no, we have awakened the Warden. Oh gosh, the Warden just broke his neck. And Steve, will you slide down the slide one more time for us? Oh, yeah, the playset malfunctions a little bit. It's not the most efficient of sets. Kind of feels like a Hot Wheels thing, actually. And well, there's our flaming zombie. It's all about rolling in the sand, though. In fact, though, this might be a perfect companion piece. The turtle. The turtle's quite often available. I usually see over at Walmart or anywhere. We've got the turtle figure pack. Huge turtle figure pack. I think earlier in the year, but again, we've seen this guy several times. This one might be perfect. Oh, there's even a couple babies. I didn't notice there was 2 babies in the pack. So the turtle is almost perfect for this sand, isn't it? It's too bad it's not beach sand. It is just green, moldy sand, but if you get a chance, you pick up a sword, look for a turtle too. That's a perfect combo. We've got an egg for the turtle to hide and bury in the sand. And wow, this is really fun. You can actually fit these little baby turtles in the egg. Ah! That's the coolest thing. How did I miss this one for so long? It's been sitting nearby waiting for a chance to be opened, and it's one of the best figures. The turtle itself. Look at that turtle with flippy flippers of front flippies and back flippies for swimming. That's so cute and fun. Can we open it up? I don't know why I want to open it up. Little hole, that must be for display base. That did not come with this, or did it and it flew out? Rotating head maybe? No rotating head. But wow, what a figure, and look at the scale size to Steve. Now Steve, how do you make a helmet with that? That's just odd. But there you go, that is a really cool figure. Keep an eye out for the turtle, and it's perfect for our sand play today. Well, that leaves us with one final sword, the finale, the diamond sword finale. Ugh. And then I could figure out what to do with these other swords. Ah, got it. I suppose you could mix and match your sword hilts. I just thought of that. I don't know why you would. It wouldn't make any sense. But you could. You could take these apart and switch them. Oh, more green sand! It's my birthday! An abundance of green sand. I feel like 3 bags was just enough for fun. I think this 4th bag is going to throw it over the top and we'll be like, too much sand! And there we go. Well, everyone, we have made a nice raw sewage event. There is a lot on the table. Look at all of this sand squeezing together. What was our weapon, by the way? Have we found our weapon? Oh, there it is. A diamond pickaxe. So we have all main weapons represented pretty well. The diamond pickaxe, the stone or metal iron sword, the golden shovel, and the enchanted axe. So everything's there, and now we gotta check real quick because I almost forgot. Can Steve hold on to one of these? Can a basic figure release from Mattel hold on? And they certainly can. That's cool. They've crossed over, so there is a little bit of a crossover play between Mini Mode and Minecraft action figures. And as for our figure in the pack, should be that other new skin. It's the new skin. Another player character kind of in a run, which I don't totally like because sometimes they just want to fall over. Of course, if you squish into the sand, that's not going to be a problem. Got a enchanted helmet and or purple hair, hard to say. I think that's like purple hair. Then we've got no armor, but a wooden pickaxe. Just started her adventure, his or her adventure there. maybe either a torch or a redstone torch though. A little bit off there. So, you know, it's there. It's okay. It's kind of like something you would see in, again, like season series 20, the villager biome settler series maybe. But yeah, it's nice to have something that's different than Alex. I'll give it that. So that's kind of cool. And so that, once again, another mess uponeth the table, and the crack seems to get larger. What are we gonna do when this table finally breaks? I've got one more figure to look at though. We've got rabbits! Like the turtle, the rabbits are another perfect match for the sand. This is the second rabbit pack. And we can play hide the carrot. So we can take the carrot here in the pack, we could place it into the sand, and we've got a really cute creamy yellow rabbit and a really cute brown rabbit. And this actually will be nice, little sunflower. I'm assuming a sunflower. We'll place that there. And we have all sorts of fun things to do in the sand with our rabbits and finding the carrot. Thank goodness this was rabbits and turtles in the sand and not cats. Had we had cats in the sand, we would have been playing an entirely different game, a game that probably would have gone really wrong really fast. So I'm glad we've got rabbits in the sand and not cats. And yes, 4 swords worth of sand make for a lot of fun, a lot of goofery here on the table today. I don't know, I wouldn't say pick up every sword. I would say maybe 2 would be enough to really have some fun with. And one more Minecraft fun thing. Earlier in the spring, we had checked out all of the Minecraft builds of the summer 2024, and this was one that I missed. The set number 21259, the pirate ship Voyage. And since I'm thinking nothing is better than building Lego with sand nearby, right? Sand in your Lego, that's probably a really great thing to do. Great set though, as we have our first camel build and a nice little splashy boat. A couple really cool minifigures inside. Let's see this thing built. I've been wanting to get to this for the longest time. Actually, add to the Wolf Lodge if you wish. 1 helpful instruction booklet, bag 2 of pieces, bag 1 of pieces. So let's get this bag nicely mixed up in sand. How you doing? Are you itching? Is your OCD getting kind of itchy? Because mine is like, uh-oh, this piece already got it. This piece already got it. What do we got in bag 1? And so bag 1, we've got our camel build. Camel's quite cool. You could fit 2 minifigures on top of that back in between the hump. And then we've got moving legs on hinges, cute little face, and a somewhat pirated pirate boy minifigure here at the dock with a goldfish and a block of green. These are some of the funnest sets, the most basic and fun, get you on your way. And bag 2 must be the ship build. So let's construct this one up. And so bag 2, we have our little tiny ship build with another crewmate there. Kind of a creepy one there with like the face. It's like, is that a scar going around the eye there? An eye patch? I like that. Wow. So a cool little captain figure. There's a sailboat there up top, and maybe we can even fit our camel in the back for a ride. There we go, give a camel a ride. It's like a little transport to get your camel from one side of the beach to the other. Really good set. I'm glad I was able to go backtrack on, as there's 2 really nice minifigures, not just a regular Steve, but kind of piratey figures and that camel. And of course, again, nothing beats Lego and sand. And so that's the Minecraft Mini Mode Sword Collection with a lot of sand on the table. Find the carrot if you can. And also a catch-up on some figures and this pretty cool boat. It's good to see the static figures again over the Mob Head minis, but I still miss the main minifigure collection, but we'll see what happens in the second series of Mini Mode. I imagine we will see something interesting continuing. That's the Minecraft Mini Mode Mining Sword Collection. What do you think? Do you have a favorite sword in there? I think my favorite sword think I'll go with gold. I thought the gold sword was interesting. You don't see enough gold these days. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelive, squamment, things that you want to squamment about. Don't forget we have Squirrel Stampede merch out there, t-shirts, water bottles, plush, landry. I think I need to fix the link though, so I'm still off on that. Thank you for watching today. That's what I have to say about that. So for now though, if you're looking to get 10 points, follow along for another minute of spinning. And that's 10 points for you if you watch both of the minute spinning stone cutter sequences. Place in the comments, of course.